This is a critical CB alert. I repeat, be advised, this is a critical CB alert. It is your civic responsibility to set your system's volume level to slightly above average listening levels. Proceed to do so now. Robert Delgado has less than 10 days before he experiences the most profound repercussions. He has been given formal notice of the intense consequences which are to follow. The letter, as it was delivered, reads as follows. The Chicago office of the Federal Communications Commission's Enforcement Bureau has received a complaint of a citizen-band radio station playing music and conducting one-way broadcasts on the frequency 27.185 megahertz. Citizens Band Channel 19 in the Chicago Ridge, Illinois area. On August 14, 2025, between 12:15 p.m. and 12:34 p.m., an agent from the Chicago office confirmed by direction finding techniques that radio signals on the frequency 27.185 megahertz were emanating from your residence in Chicago Ridge, Illinois. Agents confirmed through investigation that your radio station was operating in a manner that is inconsistent with Commission rules that are applicable to CB radio stations. Therefore, your radio station operated without authorization. Radio stations operating on certain frequencies, including the CB radio band 26.965 to 27.405 megahertz, must be licensed by the Commission pursuant to Section 301 of the Communications Act of 1934, as amended. Section 95.305 of the Commission's rules authorizes eligible persons to operate Part 95. Personal radio service stations without individual licenses, subject to applicable rules. A person's authorization to operate a CB radio station without an individual license is voided if that person violates any of the operating rules. At the time of the inspection, agents found that you were transmitting one-way communications in violation of Section 95.933A of the Commission's rules and Section 301 of the Act. You are hereby warned that CB radio operation contrary to license provisions constitutes a violation of the federal laws and rules cited above and could subject the operator to severe penalties, including, but not limited to, substantial monetary fines in rem seizure of the offending radio equipment, and criminal sanctions, including imprisonment. Unlicensed operation of this radio station must be discontinued immediately and must not resume. You have 10 days from the date of this notice to respond with any evidence that you have authority to operate granted by the Commission. Your response should be sent to the address in the letterhead and reference the listed case number. Under the Privacy Act of 1974, we are informing you that the Commission staff will use all relevant material information before it to determine what, if any, enforcement action is required to ensure your compliance with the Act and the Commission's rules. This will include any information that you disclose in your reply. You may contact this office if you have any questions. End of letter. These are just some of the serious consequences Robert Reyes Delgado will soon face as an individual who has already been implicated in sexual crimes involving minors in which he used the citizen band radio in a predatory manner. For more information, simply reference his court case, People v. Delgado, 2007. This marks the end of this critical CB alert, and you may lower your system's volume level now. Stay tuned for more updates.
This is a CB public service announcement broadcasted in association with the CB Department of Public Safety and the Radio Division for Retarded Pedophile Management. Please stay tuned for more updates.